Thank you, Mr. President. As a country concerned in respect of draft resolution 57/L1, as authorized by the newly elected government in Sri Lanka, let me brief the Council on the latest developments in the country. Following a model conduct for a free, fair and peaceful election on a dignified transition of office, in keeping with our decades of democratic practice, His Excellency Anurakumara Dissanayake was sworn in as the 9th Executive President of Sri Lanka on 23rd September. Next month, the people of Sri Lanka will exercise their franchise once again to elect a new parliament, enabling the government to move forward with a strengthened mandate to deliver on the people's expectations for a new political culture in the country. The rule of law, transparency, accountability and reconciliation will prevail in order to ensure sustained economic growth and social well-being of all our citizens. In line with the people's aspirations, the government will prioritize integrity and ethical governance, including addressing issues of mismanagement and corruption that were at the root of the economic collapse. The government will protect democracy and human rights of all citizens, including addressing past issues. Domestic mechanisms and processes that deal with reconciliation, accountability and justice will be credible and independent within the constitutional framework, and a truth and reconciliation process that has the people's trust will be operationalized. As stated by President Dissanayake, our aim is to make domestic mechanisms credible and sound. As directed by the President, investigative authorities have already announced redoubling of investigation into a number of clearly identified accountability cases that were pending from the past. Justice will be delivered to the victims of the senseless Easter Sunday attacks. The government is committed to a Sri Lankan nation that respects diversity and equal citizenship for all without discrimination, consistent with our Constitution and our treaty commitments. Administrative, political and electoral processes will be activated towards this end. The government has received the mandate from the people and the encouragement of the international community as we move forward on these fronts. Mr. President, now with regard to the draft resolution before us, Sri Lanka has opposed HRC Resolution 51/1 and the preceding HRC Resolution 46/1, under which an external evidence gathering mechanism has been established within the OHCHR. For the above reasons, we reject the draft resolution tabled at the Council today, seeking to extend the mandate of Resolution 51/1. The detailed reasons for our rejection are contained in the long version of this statement, as well as in document HRC/57/G1. Notwithstanding rejection of the resolution, Sri Lanka will continue its long-standing constructive engagement with this Council, including with regular human rights bodies, treaties to which we are party, as well as the UPR process. We will keep the Council updated on the progress we make. I would also like to express appreciation for the principled positions taken by many in this Council in support of Sri Lanka as we enter a new chapter in our country. At a time of intense cynicism and polarization within the multilateral arena on human rights and humanitarian situations in the context of the ongoing travesties of these norms, we urge the co-sponsors of this politicized draft resolution, which we oppose, to support and encourage the government's clear intention to address human rights and reconciliation through domestic processes and in line with our international obligations. I thank you, Mr. President.